How's it going, everybody? I'm the BTC Reaper. My goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading with the prices going up or down. Biden controversial Bitcoin mining tax dead or set to rise from the ashes. The digital asset mining energy exercise tax proposed to solve a crypto tax equal to 10% of the cost of the electricity used for mining in 2024 and would scale up to 30% by 2026. The tax was highly controversial and everyone criticized it, and it could actually increase emissions as you would force people overseas where they might have less efficient ways of using energy. Coinmetrics co-founder Nick Carter highlighted that it is only a temporary defeat, alluding to the possibility that it could be included in future bills. So hopefully our politicians are going to be vigilant and watch for this. The administration would likely attempt to sneak this into some other omnibus bill. FTX objects to Genesis' proposed mediation extension. So FTX says they're the biggest creditor of Genesis and that they object to this extension, and they say that they are owed $3.9 billion, which Genesis is trying to say they don't owe them $1. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy, you'd say. So we're probably going to see a lot of arguments back and forth as they go through Chapter 11 and the money tries to get clawed back. Arbitrum to phase out Bridge USDC with latest revamp. So USDC will finally go to Arbitrum in about 5 days. It'll go live June 8th. This launch will gradually replace the existing bridged versions of USDC from Ethereum, and then they will also undergo a renaming process. Furthermore, Circle Express intends to introduce a cross-chain transfer protocol to Arbitrum following the successful launch of the native USDC. So soon we'll see a cross-chain transfer on Arbitrum, so you'll be able to transfer your Ethereum from different bridges and different exchanges without as much of a wait. So over on our total, we are within our flag that we drew. We are kind of falling away. We peaked out, Stochastic's trying to run up, our RSI is pointing down, VWAP's kind of curling out. Momentum could curl out, our our money flow, is starting to point down in the bearish zone, so not looking the strongest here in my opinion. Over on Bitcoin, on the dominance, we are still slightly falling from our triangle here. It's likely Monday we could see a bigger drop, or even tomorrow if we don't continue some bullish action on some lower time frames. Our stochastic is trying to get a little bit of a curl, but we are pretty much oversold as much as we could be. So we could also ride this zone for a while. Money flow is rejecting out, RSI is falling, and our momentum is coming out on our dominance, so not looking too strong. Over on futures, Stochastic is falling away. We did try to push. We are kind of hitting resistance and rejecting away from those levels that we had. Money flow is trying to come up. Our momentum wants to kind of curl out, but it's trying to raise back up. So we'll have to see if we get like a green or a red dot, or if we get any dot at all, and if we just continue to push up. So the dominance is looking a little hopeful, but this is a key level. If we don't push through and we get a red candle and reject away, then we could be in for some more downside and see this lower volume area. Over on Bitcoin, we're getting a little bit of a manipulation X appearing, and we are hitting the bottom of our golden pocket again. Stochastic is trying to curl though, RSI is falling, momentum's falling, and about to break bearish. Money flow is in the bearish territory, and our VWAP is in the bearish territory, but trying to trend up. So overall, we're pretty indecisive, but our money flow is not able to maintain a bullish trend. So I'd say even though we keep pushing, I don't think we're too strong in this zone for any kind of like continual move up, but I could be wrong and we could get a bunch of surprise momentum out of nowhere because Bitcoin likes to do crazy things sometimes. Stochastic is pushing down, RSI is trying to push away, momentum's curling out, money flow is starting to curl out, we have a red dot in our momentum, our VWAP is falling, our money flow is close to that neutral zone, so the 4 hours not looking too strong and we could start to push away. We have a reversal arrow, we were in a slight uptrend, so a reversal that could be a downtrend. So like I said on Twitter, once we hit the top of this zone, which we pretty much just kissed it perfectly, we would probably trend down, and that's what's happening. So if we don't gain bullish momentum from here, we'll likely hit the bottom of this leg, and we could break out as we've touched it several times already. Stochastic is trying to get a bullish cross. RSI is trying to push up. Our momentum's coming down though. Our money flow is maintaining bullish on the 2-hour here, just very slightly. Our VWAP is well into the bearish zone, but it is trying to push up, but it's kind of flattening out, losing momentum to the upside. So that's not too good if we're going to get a continual move up. We are trying to get somewhat of a small tweezer bottom, so we'll have to see if we invalidate this manipulation X or not, and if we can make this Fibonacci level of support. Over on the 1 hour, RSI is trying to push down. Stochastic's kind of starting to curl out. Money flow's testing the neutral zone. We did bounce off it, but we look like we are about to test it again. Our VWAP is trying to round away. Our momentum, is trying to curl up. We could get a green dot sometime soon, but if that VWAP starts to curl over, our money flow curls over, we won't be too strong, especially with how the stochastic and RSI are set up. Over on graph for the daily, we are getting a little bit of a drop, so some of our money from our altcoins could be rolling into Bitcoin, but not very strongly, as Bitcoin's dropping as well. Stochastic is falling. Our RSI is kind of curling away. Momentum's starting to curl away. We have a red dot. Money flow is rejecting away, and our VWAP is rejecting away as well. We have this red candle, so we are pushing away. We could get a test of this Fibonacci level. If we break through it, then we likely could see some lower downside. Over on the 4-hour, we are kind of pushing away. Oops, kind of a slanted double top maybe, or a descending triangle, however you want to look at it. But either way, those could bring us down. RSI is losing ground. Stochastic's pretty beat down and not really strong at all. Has zero strength. Our VWAP was trying to come up, but it's starting to curl out. Our momentum was trying to curl, but it looks like it could straighten out and keep trending downwards. So just exercise some caution here. Over on the 2-hour, our stochastic is trying to get a push up. Our money flow doesn't know where it wants to trend. Our RSI is trying to push up. VWAP's trying to push up. Momentum wants to go up. But overall, I'd say we're pretty indecisive, and this triangle is a better indicator, especially with we'd pretty much be near the peak. So that's when you'll see your indicators flatten out when you get near the end of a pattern, and then you'll see just a big move one way or the other. Over on the 1 hour, our stochastic's trying to ramp up, but RSI looks like it could curl over. VWAP's trying to ramp up. Our money flow, our money flow is trying to kind of curl away though, so our money flow is trending away, so that's not too good for our move up. We do have a bullish divergence that wants to push us forward, but if the money flow continues out, then that bullish divergence likely won't carry much weight. Over on Anchor, we're getting a slight indecision, doji candle if you would. Stochastic's trying to get a bullish cross. RSI has gone pretty flat. VWAP doesn't know where it wants to go. Money flow is slightly heading back down. Our momentum wants to get a green dot, so we're very indecisive here on the 1 day. Over on the 4 hour, might have a descending triangle here too. Stochastic's starting to round off. RSI is trying to push up. Our momentum's rounding off with a red dot. Our money flow is overall starting to taper off. VWAP is in the bearish territory, so I'd say the 4 hour is starting to trend bearish. We have this reversal arrow with a green dot that should have brought us higher, and we kind of hit that area that I said we could hit, and then we're starting to fall away from it. So if we don't gain some momentum and break through this area, then we could see some further downside. Over on the 2 hour, you can kind of see the pattern here as well. We have a manipulation X that's trying to bring us down, but we're getting a little bit of a bottoming signal with a bigger red candle, an indecision candle, followed by a green candle. Our stochastic's trying to push up, RSI is trying to curl up, momentum's trying to curl up, our money flow wants to curl up, and our VWAP is trying to head back toward the neutral zone and from this bearish zone. So we could trend positively if we get a bullish cross and a green dot, and our money flow sustains this area. But overall, our money flow is making lower highs, so if it does not get a new high and keep moving forward, then we could start to fall away. Over on the 1 hour, our money flow is testing the bullish zone. Just broke out of the bearish zone, so it's very indecisive here. I'd watch the next couple of candles closely. RSI is heading down, stochastic's trying to run up, VWAP's trying to run up, our momentum's trying to come up. So if this does sustain, we could see a push forward from here, and we could invalidate a descending triangle. Over on XRP, we're still within our flag. This is on the 1 hour, so we'll come back to it. So that is good for us. Stochastic is starting to fall though. RSI is falling with a red dot. Momentum's falling with a red dot. We have that double red dot. Money flow is trending outward. It was trying to come up. VWAP's testing that neutral zone, wants to break bearish. So we're getting some signals that suggest we could see a little bit of a drop. However, with us being in this flag, we could just trend up, down, everything goes sideways, kind of like we are, and then maybe get a break up. We'll have to kind of see how the rest of, well, the news surrounding XRP is and how the rest of the market is. So kind of a double-edged sword. Stochastic is falling, momentum's falling with lower highs, even though we're trying to keep higher highs, so we do have a bearish divergence. Money flow is starting to kind of round out. Our VWAP's trying to come back toward the bullish zone, so we'll have to see if it can cross and get some momentum. Our momentum wants to curl up, but with the stochastic falling, we could see that momentum continue to curl away here. Over on the 2 hour, our momentum is just peaking into the bearish zone. Our VWAP looks like we could start to curl away from the neutral, so not looking too strong there. Money flow is getting close to the neutral. Our stochastic's trying to run up, so our stochastic might give us some strength here, but it needs to get over that 30 to become bullish. Our RSI is starting to fall. We have a manipulation X here on our market cipher, so overall we're not looking too strong here, and we could see a little bit of a dip and then hopefully a bounce back up. Over on the 1 hour, stochastic's getting a bearish cross. RSI is looking a little wavy. Our money flow wants to stay in the bullish territory. It is trying to trend up, but we do have a red dot on momentum, and that could bring us lower. Our VWAP is in the bearish zone and heading down. So with the bearish cross on our stochastic, that red dot and the VWAP, our money flow may start to roll over here, so exercise some caution. Over on the daily for algo, we are falling away a little bit here. Not too strongly, not very much of a move. Our stochastic's trying to run up, RSI's gone flat, money flow's starting to head back down, so that's a little worrisome. VWAP is trending up, and we do have a bullish divergence on our momentum, so hopefully that money flow can reverse course. Over on the 4 hour, money flow did break bullish, but it doesn't look too strong. VWAP doesn't look very strong, doesn't know where it wants to be. Our momentum looks like we could curl out. We have a red dot that did confirm, so that could start to bring us down. We do have a bearish divergence on our stochastic as well, and our RSI is starting to slide, so the 4 hour is not looking the strongest here. Over on the 2 hour, we got bearish divergence on our momentum here as well. RSI is sliding, stochastic is sliding, VWAP is in the bearish territory, but our money flow is trying to trend up, so if that money flow can keep going up, we could have a very small ascending triangle that could try to push us up and through this resistance area. Over on the 1 hour, our momentum looks like we could start to curl. Stochastic's going to curl with a bullish cross. VWAP's testing the neutral. Money flow is heading down though, so exercise some caution on that. And our RSI is heading down because it doesn't have strength. But if that stochastic can get over the 30, our RSI could start to reverse course. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a wonderful night.